We're Glenn and Jennifer, and we live on a homestead in the Ozark Mountains in Missouri. On this channel, we talk about everything related to making money from home, and we show you some of the cool things we do around here. In this video in particular, we're going to talk about why we moved to Missouri. The first thing we want to talk about is the big white elephant in the room. We are from New York. And I've seen the memes, and they hurt my feelings. All the memes about everybody's welcome in Missouri except for people from New York or California. Well, I've never been to California. I do know a nice family from California, though, that also moved here. But here's the thing. We didn't leave New York because we agreed with things that were going on in New York.
Yeah.
We left because we needed to be somewhere where we fit in. If we didn't think that we were going to fit into a red state in the Bible Belt, we wouldn't have moved to a red state in the Bible Belt. So, and here's what I promise. The stereotypical, New Yorker or Californian that native Missourians might be apprehensive about living next to, I promise you, Missouri is not on their radar. They're moving to Florida or New Jersey, North Carolina, Texas, Pennsylvania. Connecticut is a big one. But I promise they probably couldn't even locate Missouri on a map. So you're totally safe. So, but why did we move to Missouri? In about 2018 or 2019, our business started doing well enough that we realized we had a freedom that we had never experienced before. We realized that we didn't have to stay. We had outgrown our workshop and space. We needed more space. So we first started planning building a bigger house and a bigger workshop. But then it slowly kind of dawned on us, we have the money, we can leave. We can
go anywhere in the country.
We could have chosen any state in the country, and we chose Missouri. We interviewed a lot of states. We looked at Idaho and Kentucky, Maine, West Virginia, Florida, Tennessee, Texas.
We were really honed in on Kentucky.
We were honed in on Kentucky. We weren't really looking at anything in like the Midwest in Tornado Alley because we were really nervous about tornadoes. We figured anything like west of Kentucky would be out of our comfort zone. But then 2020 happened, and we really, before 2020, we were just kind of talking about it, kind of.
Someday
not even.
We'll get there.
Yeah, it wasn't an everyday conversation even. But after 2020, we really didn't like how New York handled 2020. And some of the states that we were looking at, we looked at how they handled it and got some more insights into how the states really run. So, but by 2021, we needed a break from New York. Things were still so different there. We just needed to, for our own mental health, we needed to have a break. So Glenn suggested Branson. He had done some research and
looked like a fun place to go.
Yeah. So for a family vacation in April of 2021, we went to Branson for a week, and it felt like home. We never
can't forget about the story of coming our way here when we hit a deer at 10:30 at night on our way to the condo, and all the help that we received and all the amazing people that our vacation didn't go off the rails. Yeah. We still had a vacation. We still got a rental car. Everything just fell into place. And it showed us how well the community comes together even for strangers.
Yep, that's true. But after our vacation, like in our hearts, we never really left. We immediately started looking for a house from 1,000 miles away. And that took some time. The housing market then was moving so quickly that as we found a realtor and
An amazing realtor.
yeah, an amazing realtor, but something would come on the market in the morning, and before she could even ask to look at it for us, it already had an offer on it. So we didn't purchase our house until May of 2022.
Yep.
And we bought it sight unseen
We had a video tour.
Yep,
Our realtor took us around and videoed the property. And
yep, we had the video tour, pictures, but it was just a lot of faith. We knew that we wanted
God was
to
calling
move here.
us to go somewhere.
Yeah, we knew that this was where we belonged. So we bought the house in May, but because we were moving, our family, we're a big family, 7 of us came.
Yep.
Only one of our kids stayed back in New York because he was already married and had a family there. So it was 7 people, but we were moving our business too. So we needed more than just your regular U-Haul moving truck. So we bought the house in May, but we weren't able to get moving trucks to move until September. So, but we came out in June with our 2 youngest kids just to see what we had bought because we bought it. And I will say there is something about the Ozarks that just whatever heartache you come with, it just seems to heal you. There's just something special about this place. It's it's a slower pace of life in Missouri. When we first moved here, I said I felt like we moved to Mayberry, and now we've been here almost 4 years, and there's the same problems here that there are in any other American town, but I will say it's not as bad as where we came from.
Right.
The people here are very nice. They're genuine. People are always willing to help, but they also mind their own business when they're not needed, and
they don't want to know what you're up to every second of the day.
Yep. We have a lot of community here. We found it's a great place to network and with like-minded people. And in New York, we were kind of the
black sheep.
Yeah, we were like the backwoods homeschool family. Yep. And here in Missouri, we're just one of the backwoods homeschool families. So we fit in, and it's fine to do business here. Yep. We found we're in the middle of the country, so we ship wholesale products to over 40 states. So it's a nice kind of central location. We ship, we can ship anywhere from here.
And it all gets there about the same amount of time.
Yeah, it does.
Except for Alaska, of course.
Yeah, Alaska takes a long time to ship to, but I don't have any regrets about moving here. Missouri was the perfect choice for us. I guess if there was one thing that I wish I had known when we were moving, and I remember the morning we pulled out of our driveway, we had a big moving truck, and a semi had already been picked up, and we had 2 vehicles so we were like a big caravan.
3-car convoy.
Yeah. And our daughter was 7 at the time, and she was crying and she was scared, and it was terrible. And before we pulled out, we calmed her down and everything. But I remember thinking, if we don't like it, we can always come back. I wish that I had maybe really known that this move was going to be totally permanent, because once you're here and once you experience life here in the Midwest in Missouri and the Ozarks, there's no going back. No, I mean, and she's fine and she loves it here, and she made friends immediately, and I think she is way happier here than she ever would have been.
All the kids
in New York, yeah.
All the kids are.
But so if Missouri's on your radar to move to, it's a great place to live. If it's not on your radar at all, maybe check it out. I don't know. It depends on if you feel like you'd fit in and like it here.
There's lots of big sky.
Yeah, there's lots of sky. There's there's a lot to do. You know, that was one of the things we kind of focused on Branson, and we do live near Branson, near enough that we can go there for day trips, and we go there all the time. Springfield is an awesome city. We love to go to Springfield. Wonders of Wildlife. If you've never heard of that, check that out for sure. That's a vacation destination in itself.
Route 66 Museum.
Yep, Route 66. You know, with our business, we can't. When we take a lot of time off, you know, then our income kind of stops. Yep. So we love day trips. That's what we do. So Midwest, you know, Southwest Missouri.
And if you're a foodie, there's so much food. Barbecue, from barbecue to Mexican, you'll find anything and everything.
Yep. Well, and shows and destinations and Silver Dollar City, Missouri. Yep. Just it's underrated, and people will ask us,
why Missouri?
Why Missouri? And we start telling them all the stuff that we can do here, and you know, and how. You know,
Sight and Sound's another wonderful theater that you can go, live shows.
Yep. So. But all right, we're rambling on.
Yeah.
I think our next video, we're going to take you in our workshop and show you the products we make that we do ship all over the place that supports our family and our homestead.
Prepare for the mess because we're in the middle of reorganizing.
Yeah, it's kind of a disaster, but that'll be okay.
But it's our disaster.
So, all right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Yep. Bye.
We're Glenn and Jennifer, and we live on a homestead in the Ozark Mountains in Missouri.
And we talk about, well, I messed that up already.
How about if I just do it?
Okay.
Okay. All right.